I'm with 6 Mile Team 3, and today I'm going to show you how to study drag using a wind tunnel. The first thing you want to do is grab your drag cart and your drag platform from under the cart. Go ahead and open up your wind tunnel. You're going to want to slide your test platform in with the hole facing towards the fan. After that, you're going to take your cart and you're going to take this string with the clip on here, slide that straight through the hole and let it sit on the platform there. You're going to want to take your weight and attach this to the hook on the bottom of that string. Next, you're going to want to line this up on your scale. So scoot the scale into the center of the hole, set your weight on top of the scale, and pull back on the cart to make sure everything's set. Next, we're going to turn on the scale. You're going to do that by hitting your 0 on-off button. Be sure the scale is in weight mode and it's set to 0 with the weight on top of it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to want to run the drag experiment with nothing on the cart. What that's going to do is give us a platform to base all of our other measurements off of. So go ahead and close up your wind tunnel here. And we've already got everything plugged in, it's good to go. So we're going to flip our switch on. And what we're going to do is examine the scale right here. And it looks like we're reading about 7 to 8 grams of drag on this cart with nothing on it. So we can go ahead and cut our wind tunnel off. And what I've done here is I've created a chart down the side of this cart. We've got dry erase boards so you can write all over it if you like. And I've made a chart with all the objects we're going to test, and then I've got a column for all the drag forces. So this is the cart when it's empty, and we're going to go with, we got 8 grams here. We'll jot down to 8. Next thing we want to do is move on and start testing the we're going to want to test the other profiles that we have that you can attach to the cart. So if you grab those out from under the cart, you're going to have 3 different size rectangles and a sphere. We're going to start with the smallest of the rectangles. It's 1.5 inches high. These rectangles all have some Velcro on the bottom attached to their support. All you're going to do is face the flat end towards the fan and Velcro it directly on top of your test platform. Go ahead and close up your wind tunnel again. Make sure your scale is set to 0 still. If you're reading a number right now and nothing's going on, what you can do is you can hit the on-off button again one time and that will set your scale back to 0, but looks like we're good this time. Next thing I'm going to do is flip the on switch and see what we get for our reading. Alright, so it's reading about 20 grams of drag force. We're going to go ahead and cut the wind tunnel off. Same thing, we'll go ahead and jot that down right here. And we're going to repeat this for all of the different size platforms. Hopefully you guys have already sat around and hypothesized on what's going to happen when you change your profile. Also, if you go from a rectangular face to a curved face, you guys might have some guesses as to what's going to happen. But after you run these experiments, you might have a better idea. And you'll notice down here I've left a couple of blanks in the chart. It's not a bad idea to do that, because if you guys bring some stuff from home, you can test almost anything. We put a shoe in there to try that out. You can bring some model cars, or if you have Legos or Connects, feel free to build something and bring it in. Just be sure that it fits within the test section of the wind tunnel and on top of the cart. So that does it for the drag experiment. We're going to go ahead and clean up and set up for the next one.